Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back today. For the viewers that have saw last week, welcome back. And if you're a new viewer, welcome. This is Mental Health Mondays with Psyche Lifestyle. I call this portion the couch. I use it for people to send emails or leave comments to me if they have any questions dealing with mental health or with fitness or how I've used the two. And this week I actually had an influx of questions from a lot of my lady fans about relationships. So I will be answering a few of those and giving tips on those. So I'm super excited to talk about that. So one of the main themes that I did notice in a lot of my emails is I think a lot of women are experiencing abusive relationships, and I'm not talking about the physical kind because that is something that we talk about a lot in our society, but they're experiencing more of the emotional type, mental type of abuse from their significant others. And so I wanted to address those issues. So if you see me looking down a lot, I'm accessing my phone and email to be able to answer those questions. I want to be able to answer all those questions. One of the quotes that I want to start off this session with is, if he's not treating you right today, tomorrow will not be any different. I really do believe that people can change if they receive counseling, if they admit that there's a problem. But the way that we put a negative stigma behind mental health, the likelihood of them doing that unless it's court mandated is not very high. So ladies, as an advice, or men, I do have some male followers, if you're in an abusive relationship, don't hope that your significant other is going to change. The change might be that you have to walk out of that relationship. So I just want to give 5 signs of emotionally abusive relationships. Number 1 being you walk on eggshells to avoid upsetting your partner. Number 2, your feelings and opinions are rarely validated. Number 3, your partner is mistrustful of you for no reason. Number 4, you feel like you are unable to discuss problems in your relationship. And number 5, you feel stuck or confused most of the time. I know those are not clear signs. Those aren't exact answers. Every situation is a little bit different. But do know that those are some red flags that you need to pay attention to. And it's not something that you should ignore. So one of the main themes that I've noticed with a lot of my emails is a lot of the people are afraid to leave their partners because they don't want to be alone. And that could look like a lot of different things. Most people are in abusive relationships and stay in abusive relationships for a number of reasons. Any of those reasons can vary, anything from financial help they're receiving from their partner, kids are involved, you've been together for a really long time, and then just the fear of being alone. I think one of the main things is, how am I able to answer such questions like this when I've been single for a little bit over 2 years now, and I can tell you that I've been in the dating scene. I've had some meaningful relationships and some not so meaningful relationships. I've been in abusive relationships, and the time that I've had these past 2 years were not easy, obviously, because I was walking into it being a single mother. But it's been the best time for me. I've been able to heal from a lot of those relationships. I've been able to find what I really want out of life. I've been extremely happy, which is the most important thing, especially when raising a child, because a lot of us don't realize that how we feel at home directly reflects off our children. And I don't want my daughter to be raised in an unhappy home. I don't want her thinking that if I stay in an unhappy relationship, that it's okay for her to be in one. And so obviously, her father is involved in her life. We are not together because we don't fit together, and that's okay. She will know that she has the decisions that she needs to make to better her life. One of the advice that I gave one of the girls, she asked me specifically, is it okay to be selfish? And she's in a relationship where a lot of the anger that he faces throughout the day, he brings upon her. And my response to her was, absolutely be selfish. No one is going to care for you as much as you will for yourself. And most importantly, how you treat yourself is how you're able to show others how you're wanting to be treated. So one of the biggest things that we need to start teaching about relationships is boundaries. And I'm not just speaking about romantic relationships. This can deal with work relationships. This can deal with friendships. Boundaries are very important, and how you treat yourself shows others how you're willing to be treated. And if you don't want to be treated a certain way, you can't treat yourself that way as well. And if those people don't want to treat you the way that you need or want to be treated, it's okay to walk away. One of the main things that I take away from this is how extremely happy that I am being what we quote are by ourselves. I'm not lonely by any means. I have great people in my circle. Sanaya has all kinds of great people around her. She feels loved all the time. I don't think she misses out on the fact that me and her father are not together, and I'm kind of glad that we're not, because I don't want her to be in a household of anger. I don't want her to hear us arguing all the time. She gets love from both ends, and that's what's most important to me, and that should be what's most important to you, either you're a parent or not. So if you're in a relationship right now and you feel like it's abusive, you're more than welcome to email me, ask me any questions, sk.psyche, that's SIKE @outlook.com. I'll be happy to answer those for you, talk through any of that with you. If you have any other concerns, I can send you a bunch of materials that you can look over. And if you just need someone to listen to you or be there for you in a time of walking away, then I can be that person for you as well. It's scary and it's hard, and especially if you're bound to someone for financial reasons, I get it. I was there. I had no idea what I was going to do to ensure that I would not just raise myself, but raise my daughter in an area that was safe for her, was healthy for her. But I'm a huge believer that everything happens for a reason. If there's a will, there's a way. And we are doing extremely great today. She is a happy, thriving toddler. She doesn't feel any abuse at home. She doesn't get it from either ends. She's happy. If anyone's seen her, you guys know how extremely happy she is. But I'm also happy, and that's very important for her to see me being that way. So make the leap, guys. Be alone. It's okay. It's super scary, but just know you're not the only one out there. And if you're afraid that you're not going to find someone better, or you're not going to find anyone, period, take it from me. They come and they go. They really do. And you will eventually run into the one that's supposed to stay. And it won't feel hurtful. It won't feel scary. It won't be damaging to your mindset. It won't be damaging to you emotionally. It'll be something beautiful, something that you want to work on. And he might even be the one that helps heal you from the past hurt that you've dealt with. So that is my advice on relationships and abusiveness. I also, speaking of tribes, I have a great tribe of people in my circle. You guys will get to meet a lot of them as time goes on. But today I did want to introduce you guys not only to my very close best friend, but she's also my manager, and she has been announced as VP today. She's taken on that task. Her name is Amber Pierce. She's been in a lot of my photos. She travels with me. She helps read through the emails. She's been to all of my business propositions. She's helped late nights with working through the website and helping me build my workbook. So I would like to introduce her now so you guys can see her beautiful face, get to know who she is, and know that she's also available to you guys as time goes on. Awkward. Say hi, Amber. Amber's here. She believes in the vision of Psyche, and I'm super excited to have someone on the team that does believe in the vision. She's also here to answer any emails that you guys have. She and I talk through all of them. If I get super busy, which won't happen anytime soon, she'll be able to answer that for you. So if you want to tell them a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I have grown up in a military family. I am from the Austin area. I recently moved back. I went to school at Missouri Southern in Joplin, Missouri. But I'm really excited. I feel like Yolanda's got a really good vision, and really excited to be a part of the journey with her.
Thanks, Amber.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, that is the end of today's session. Thank you for tuning in. Continue to send me all of your emails and your concerns. I am super excited when I get those. I love helping people out. Remember that on Tuesdays I am hosting a free dinner. Email me at sk.psyche@outlook.com if you're interested in that. That is a slots-only dinner. It's 10 available. So let me know if you're interested in those. And then also make sure to check out the website, www.psychelifestyle.com. It has all my packages, how to contact me. You can subscribe so you can get all the latest information. And I look forward to seeing you guys next Monday. Have a great week, y'all, and crush it.